channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani, where we are going to talk about my favorite YouTube channels to watch. Now, just to give you guys a little frame of reference, it's not gonna be very full of variety. I like what I like and I stick to it, but I did want to make this video because I have gotten that question a lot. What are you watching right now during quarantine? Seriously? I've done 3 videos today and you have interrupted all of them. All right, let's do this. My favorite YouTube channel is Sofia Renata, my 11-year-old schnoodle who likes to be in all my videos. Do you want to just sit in my lap throughout this video so that you can tell them about the YouTube channels we watch together? Would that help? I think you might enjoy that. What do you think? I ask you questions in every intro as if something's gonna change and you're gonna answer. Can you say something? A little something? Like Blue's Clues? No? What was I telling you? Clearly this is a very professional video. It's thoroughly scripted, planned out. I mean, I've rehearsed. It's an important video. Okay, I remember a lot of you guys have asked me during this lockdown what I'm enjoying, whether it's on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime Video. Why am I so thirsty? I'm drinking sweet tea and that usually makes you more thirsty. Thirstier? Thirstier? I always get corrected in that type of conjugation. Is it thirstier, funnier, more funny? I don't know. Anyway, so I've gotten that question a lot and I'm like, I have been known to get teased about my TV preferences. So that's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, here's a list of the amazing high quality TV that I like to watch. Because I'm pretty sure the majority of people won't like it. Y'all, all the shows I like get canceled, okay? So I thought, hey, since we've met, we're friends because of YouTube, let's keep it relevant and keep it within the YouTube family. So I want to share with you guys my favorite YouTube channels. I don't have a specific number. I literally went through my subscriptions and unsubscribed to the channels I wasn't watching, unsubscribed and resubscribed to the channels that I really love, just in case they were getting shadow banned as well. I don't know. I don't keep up with my subscription feed as I should. I mean, like, if I'm in the mood for a video, I'll search the channel and then go and watch their videos as opposed to scrolling through my subscription feed. You know what I mean? So like, if I wanted to go watch Coffee Break with Dani, oh, let me see what she's up to. I'll go directly to the channel and then watch the videos. So I don't scroll through my subscription. But what I did do is I went through my history and I was like, which channels have I been watching right now that were under quarantine or lockdown or voluntary imprisonment, whatever. I'm not salty or anything. So I made a list for you guys. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that's a lot. So this video is probably gonna be long. I do apologize, but I wanted to sit kind of like off center so that I could put their picture up here and you guys could get like a mental image of who I was describing to you. Now, a disclaimer, I am a little redonkulous with my words sometimes, so if I don't describe the channel in a way that makes it sound very interesting, I'm really trying to. It's the Sagittarius coming out in me. Okay, the first channel is SC Castaneda or Sonia Castaneda. I have been subscribed to her since before I did YouTube and I really like her. I like her because she's a Latina. I like her because she's a single mom. I like her because she's a boy mom. I like her most importantly because she's not embarrassed of her baggage. She's not embarrassed of her struggles. She's unabashedly proud of the hard road she has had and where she is today. And I love that about her. You know, she has a very particular body type and she doesn't take herself very seriously. She makes jokes about it and she makes you feel like a friend. She makes you feel welcome, like you're sitting there with a girlfriend and she says something like her potato body. And I can't relate. I mean, I'm spaghetti over here, you know? especially now. So I can't relate, but it doesn't matter because it's like I'm sitting there with a friend and she's like talking about her potato body and I'm like, shut up, you look great. You know, that's my reaction when I'm watching her videos. I also love that she talks about having gone to therapy or going to her therapy appointment. She talks about real life stuff. It's not sugar coated. She's not like, yes, queen, 3 foot long lashes and 4 foot long nails. You know, she's real. And I'm like, that's the friend I want in my corner. So Sonia Castaneda, I'll leave all of these channels in the description box below. All of them will be listed there. The other one is obviously Jam Beauty 89 or Jessica Braun. I think Jessica Braun and April, which I'm going to talk about next, they are people that I think if we met in real life, we would be real life friends. They're girls that I would consider, you know, asking for their phone number or having a play date or, you know, asking them over for dinner. They talk about real life stuff. They don't make this YouTube job sound celebrity or sound commercialized. They talk about things like the dinner they made for their family or, I don't know, current makeup products they're liking or stuff that you and I would buy on Amazon. They feel like people that you would actually meet in real life. They make you feel close. They make you trust them. Particularly Jessica is someone that comes off as very intelligent, but also very kind. I think there's a very fine line between someone that is intelligent and then someone that rubs you the wrong way because they're so intelligent. And she's someone that teaches very good. She's a very good teacher. Teaches very good, teaches very well. And I was a teacher. Holy heck. I see a lot of similitudes between her and I in terms of she used to be a teacher. She has a way to make you feel very comfortable. You want to talk to her. You want to see what she's up to. You know, you want to check in on Jessica. Plus she has recommendations which you may think are stupid until you get them and then you're like, why didn't I listen to you before? Like Bic pens. When you talk about stuff like that, you're like, you're my friend. You're my sister. We're friends, you get me, you know, because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make a recommendation about a horoscope book and you might think, well, that's stupid, but then you get it and you're like, I'm sorry, I love you. So you're like, I think it takes a very particular kind of person to recommend something that you wouldn't even think about. And then you actually get it and you're like, yeah, this was supposed to happen. So I'm talking about these Bic pens, which I will also list in the description box below because I don't know if you're like me where you don't like gel pens very much. And these are just basic rollerball pens, but the rollerball part is like really chubby and they write so nice. Plus, Gigi's adorable. Her husband's in her vlogs and he's super funny. I love their chemistry together. So I'll leave Jessica's channel down below. Jessica doesn't know this, but she's my best friend. And that's it. Moving on to Aprilathena 7, my friend April. Okay, April, if we're talking about like an actual twin, April is a mom of boys, 2 boys, very close in age to my boys. This is how many similitudes we have. My boys will come up and say, Mom, can we see Liam and Jakey? And they'll come up and I'll scroll through her Instagram and I'm like, there you go. Here they are. And they're like, they look like us, you know? So I think when it comes to Aprilathena, she is so sweet and so kind and so supportive that it's hard to believe that she actually is being genuine. And from communicating with her privately, I can tell you this woman is legit. She is definitely that kind. She is definitely that friendly. She is definitely that supportive, especially of other influencers. Now, I'm of the firm belief that there is enough sunshine for everyone under this influencing umbrella. The majority of other influencers do not believe that. They think it's a race, it's a competition, there's not enough stage. That's not true. And April is one of the few that's like, so-and-so did a collab, she buys it. So-and-so released a mug, she buys it. So-and-so has a fashion label, she buys it. She puts on the robe, she does the eyeshadow. She's 100% a peer that you want in your corner, that will always support you, that will always be kind. But I think what ultimately gets me is that she doesn't fluff life. You know, if you go on her Instagram at any given moment, you're gonna see her relationship with Justin, you're gonna see her relationship with her boys, and she doesn't always do the whole everything is sunshine and butterflies. You can see her expressions when she's getting the I'm a mom and I'm really annoyed face, or my significant other is getting on my nerves. You know, she doesn't sugarcoat it. She's like, man, this is real life. I am literally you, just with a camera in my face. And so it's very comforting to find another channel that makes you feel normal, that makes you feel welcome, that makes you feel like, hey, we're all really on the same boat heading in the same direction. It's really cool to find another channel where you can relate to someone on many levels, whether it's your love of makeup, whether it's relationship dynamic that you have with your significant other, or having two boys, being a boy mom, you know, loving the same things. I mean, I can't tell you the number of things that she and I have in common in terms of buying. Like, I'll say, hey, buy this, I promise you'll like it. She buys it. Then she says, buy this, I promise you'll like it. I buy it. And now we have all this stuff the same, and we all love it. I mean, down to Reese's peanut butter eggs from Easter, you guys. That's how. I'm really scared this video is gonna make me sound like a stalker. All right, you guys, the next one we're gonna talk about is Nathalie Munoz. Nathalie Munoz is younger than me. She is single, she is not a mom. She was a contestant, I think, in Miss America. Miss America. She was Miss Dominican Republic. She lives in New York City. She's living that like life that you would see like on TV, except she's not. And this is the Sagittarius getting in the way. So I met Nathalie in 2013 or 2014. She is one of those women that walks into the room and there is no way in hell you are not gonna notice her. She is always the prettiest girl in the room, but she's also the most beautiful girl in the room. She's one of those women that doesn't let her beauty speak for her. Intelligent, smart, funny, vivacious, outgoing, but she doesn't make you feel lesser. And I think what I like about her the most is when she puts out her content, her vlogs are very fun, like you're hanging out with girlfriends. Not like you're hanging out with girlfriends talking about your kids, or not like you're hanging out with your girlfriends ranting about your husband or your boyfriend or your fiance or whatever. You're hanging out with her and she's, you know, she's like the fun friend, the friend that makes you feel like, all right, let's go out late, let's go to a fancy restaurant, or let's go wait in line to watch a brand new movie that's being released. So I kind of would say I live a little vicariously through her, living the single life in New York. Now, she does have a long-term serious relationship, but she isn't married. So I still get that vibe or that energy or satisfaction of watching like a hot single in New York City, you know? Her posts are very creative. Also, if you follow her on Instagram, so she's very thoughtful in what she posts on her stories. Everything's always very curated and very satisfying to look at. Plus her Amazon recommendations are dangerous to watch. So thank you, Nathalie, for making me shop way too much on Amazon. All right, you guys, let's talk about one of my favorite people on YouTube and Instagram, Kallie from But First Coffee. Okay, there's very few accounts that I intentionally open my Instagram or my YouTube to search for. Like, there's very few accounts that I will intentionally go and open and type them up or look for them to see what they're up to, and Kallie's is one of them. Kallie, I feel, has two different personalities when it comes to YouTube and Instagram. So if you're gonna watch her on YouTube, very satisfying because she is super organized. You feel like you're watching the most perfectly tailored infomercial or commercial or episode or portion of some sort of topic. She's concise, precise, to the point, entertaining, gorgeous to look at. And so it's efficient to watch her on YouTube, and it's useful. She talks about budgeting, and she talks about, you know, things for the home and how she DIY'd something and the right way to wrap a birthday present. And so it's actual useful content, stuff that will help you. On Instagram, she is unabashedly first-time mom. She shows it, she tells it like it is. She teases her husband sometimes, and it's hilarious because, okay, listen. First of all, if you're gonna eat a Kit Kat, eat the whole Kit Kat. And if you're gonna eat a Kit Kat, don't take bites out of it. You take the sticks off, right? Or he'll buy like a cake pop, and the cake pop will be there for like 10 days. And then on the 10th day, she's like, well, this doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna throw it away. And then on the 10th and a half day, he's like, where's my cake pop? I was gonna eat it today. You know, so she goes on these rants, and she kind of teases her husband really playfully. It's hilarious. She'll do polls, like random polls about what's better, shredded cheese or block cheese, and like a silly argument she had with her husband. She just recently got a new puppy that is best friends with Miles, her toddler. And so Miles spilt a whole bag of sugar in the kitchen the other day, and she was like, what am I gonna do? He already spilt it, might as well let him play with it, you know? And so I love that she can say something super funny and have a complete straight face throughout the entire time that she's talking about it. So definitely a recommendation. She's a fan of coffee as well, and she also has a written blog. How she has time to do everything she does, I don't know, beats me. She probably gets up at 4 in the morning, but oh, I don't know if I could do that anymore. I did that in my youth, and I'm just much too old to be getting up at 4 now. All right, another one you hear me talk about all the time is a Leighann, or Leighannsays, or / Leighann Vlogs. I actually met Leighann in person probably last year or 2 years ago at a Pixie event, and I love being able to recommend channels of people that I've met in person or that I have actual communication with, because I can truly vouch for why I like them. I don't like people for the type of content they post. I like people for the people they are. So you could post a video about farming cactus, which Leighann loves cacti, and I have no interest in ever having a cactus plant, but I like her as a person, or, you know, how she is, her personality, her humor, her style, and that's why I watch. So I think it's important that when you find a channel you like them because of the person, not necessarily the content they're producing. And I know our job is to be a content producer, but I think once you develop a relationship with that person that you're watching, they could post a video about how to dry paint, and you're gonna watch and support because you like them as a person. And that's pretty much the consensus or the agreement with all these channels that I'm recommending. So with Leighann, I like her because she's probably similar in age to me. We're probably close in age. She's one of those people that when I met in person, I couldn't believe how pretty she was. She is, if you think she's pretty in her videos, in person, you're like, it's not that fair. It's really not fair that you're this pretty. But she's actually, I would say, maybe a little shy in person. So her personality, the way it comes through on her content, is pretty exciting because you can tell she's enjoying what she's doing, and she's actually relaxed and talking about the stuff she loves. I love how openly loving she is to her husband and her dog. She's just the cutest little puppy ever too, Luna. And it's just one of those people that I watch probably because I have that sense of friendship with them. I feel like they feel like a friend. So it doesn't matter what she's talking about. Her cooking videos are funny too. She's like, there's always this energy of, is it gonna fail this time? There's always that like risk of, I don't know if this is gonna turn out, but you're coming along for the ride, you know? And so she makes really cool decluttering videos where she tries on like her entire wardrobe, and you're entertained throughout the entire video watching her try on her entire closet, and it's entertaining. I've actually watched Leighann since she would do her eyeshadow with her fingers, which she didn't like using brushes. So I've been a fan for a long time, and it's just one of those channels that she's a good escape channel for me, where she just reminds me, hey, you're a woman, it's fun, let's be pretty together, you know? So definitely would recommend her. Moving on to my friend Rosy McMichael. This is a channel in Spanish. It's all in Spanish. There's nothing in English, so if you don't speak Spanish, I don't know if you would like it. However, I could probably see why it's entertaining to watch it if it's in another language. But Rosy McMichael has millions of followers. She is so hardworking. I mean, if anything, I think what I get the most from her, personally for me, my satisfaction, is her work ethic. She inspires me to want to work harder. She's also a mom. She has a little boy, married. She lives in Texas, and whenever I feel like I'm getting a little exhausted or my job is too much, it's very easy for me to be like, dude, Rosy has posted 5 new videos this week, and you know, she has that zest for wanting to produce new content. Like, there is no way to say that she has the amount of followers she has because she got lucky. No, she got them because she earned them with blood, sweat, and tears and hard work. She is a machine of an empire. She recently did a collaboration with MAC where she designed her own shade of lip color. It's sold out like a million times over and over and over and over and over again. So she is very inspiring when it comes to being a powerhouse of a female entrepreneur. So I watch her for motivation. She's a very, very, very big motivator of mine. She works out, she does e-learning, she teaches her son at home, she's a great wife, you know, she's active and present. I mean, I can't tell you of a single comment or tweet or whatever that I didn't reply to that she did not reply. She is with it. We have actually become friends over talking about our breast augmentation and explant surgeries. And so she's been very supportive of that. And she's another woman that does not believe that there is a limited space, you know, when it comes to influencing. She's a supportive woman. She's a big group of friends across YouTube and Instagram that she supports 100%. And it's commendable, you know, it's very inspiring. And most importantly, she's very, very motivating for me as someone that does content as well, to use her as a reminder of work hard, keep working hard, keep working hard, keep working hard. Like, hard work pays off. And so it's nice to have a channel to look up to. Okay, so you guys remember I was telling you about Nathalie Munoz and how she's like the prettiest girl in the room. I get the same vibe from this channel, SMLxo, or Stephanie Leda. She looks like Adriana Lima. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. But when you see her personality on her channel, like, I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about her channel now, and I'm laughing because she always makes me laugh. She's the girl in the room that's the prettiest girl in the room, but doesn't know she's the prettiest girl in the room. I think she and Nathalie are actually friends in real life too. And so she does not take herself seriously. She's very funny. She will call a spade a spade. She's like, I don't know how to do my nails. I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, I want mac and cheese, so I'm gonna just randomly pick a recipe online and make mac and cheese, and I hope it works out, you know? And you can't believe, it almost seems very enigmatic to have a woman that is that gorgeous, but she also has that good of a personality. You're like, are you a unicorn? But she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's great at tutorials. I love her fashion hauls, although I could probably never pull off the stuff that she gets for herself. But she's that girl that's like, get the $6 sweatshirt, and she makes it look like it's freaking high fashion. It's a good channel to watch. It's a good channel to laugh and to not take yourself seriously. And it's also a great channel to be like, hey, look, there are big channels with gorgeous girls that have millions of followers that aren't cookie cutter, cliche, you know, make you feel like it's out of reach for you. What is it, like disconnected? Yeah, so when I watch Stephanie, it not only does it, I just know for a fact it's gonna give me a good laugh because she kind of teases herself when she can't do something. Like, she was trying to remove her manicure the other day because of the Rona. I think she had dip and she failed miserably like 4 different times. Oh, she kept it in the vlog. She kept the fails in the vlog. And you were like, man, not only is this a gorgeous girl, she's a funny girl, she doesn't take herself too seriously, and she's not like detached from reality, even though she has millions of followers, you know? So I love watching her channel. I love her personality. The next channel I want to talk to you guys about is MissLizHeart. Now, MissLizHeart is a Latina vlogger from San Antonio, I believe, in Texas. And I love her channel because it's kind of like what I would strive to be if I had the time and the energy. So I watch her for inspiration and to kind of motivate me a little bit, even though I know I'll never get there. Like, I know I'm never gonna have all like white cast iron type looking matching Le Creuset cooking equipment. Yeah. I know I'm never gonna have like a beautiful marble theme throughout my house with like very light pink accents. I know I'm never gonna be able to pull off a super delicious light gray leopard rug. So when I watch her, I'm like, wow, she's like Martha Stewart goals that I'll never achieve. So I love to watch her because she'll be like, oh, I'm just, you know, it's just no big deal. It's like a date night video for my husband, and you see her date night and you're like, oh, none of the stuff in her date night was frozen. Or you're gonna wear sequins for date night? Wow, man, am I not doing a good enough job? She doesn't make you feel inadequate. She doesn't make you feel unwelcome or like you can't achieve it. She makes fabulosity feel attainable. So it's a big compliment, you know? I'm like, wow. She's like, oh, hey guys, today I'm gonna, you know, do a weeknight date night video routine with you guys. And like, she lights a candle, and I'm like, oh, why did I think about doing that? You know? And so she has that homemaker goals down. Plus, she's really pretty. Her hair is stunning. I love her makeup videos. She has great recommendations. She's like your super fancy, fabulous girlfriend where you're like, oh, hey, you know, I need to go to Larry's work gala. And she's like, oh, I saw this dress at Neiman Marcus. And you're like, oh, you did? Can you send me a link? She's just with it. She's with it. She's like ultra glam Martha Stewart is the best way I could describe her. So watching her always is like, oh wow, that's cool. Or you get good ideas of how she organized something, or she does a cleaning video and you're like, dang, that vacuum looked amazing. I feel like I need to get MissLizHeart's vacuum. So really like her channel. Okay, the last 3 channels I'm gonna mention are super random. These are not beauty, these are not lifestyle, these are not fashion related. They're just channels that make me feel good and I like to watch. Now, I may describe them in a way that rubs you the wrong way. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I may describe them in a way that makes them not sound as awesome as they should be, but that's only because ESL, horrible with vocabulary, and I'm trying to find the best way to make them sound awesome. The first one is the Dodo, which the Dodo is an Instagram account. If you don't follow them, you should. They follow animal stories, just cute animal stories. If you want to warm the heart, if you want to feel good, if you want a good cry, the Dodo, awesome stories. The other day I saw a video on 2 pit bulls, brother pit bulls, that their owner would take them on all these trips, hiking and kayaking and mountain climbing and all this stuff, and they would come along with him. Well, on one of these adventures, the owner fell off the cliff. They all fell. They all lost their footing, including the dogs. They all fell. One of the dogs was just a little bit injured. The other dog was brutally injured, and the owner didn't make it. So they were following the story of the 2 dogs, and one of them healing, the other one being put in foster care while he healed, and then reuniting them and finding them a home. I don't think they've actually found a home yet, but their brother, they're sibling pit bulls. I don't think they're really siblings, but you know, they're like minor siblings. And it's just one of those channels that you watch and you're like, oh, the cheetah's best friends with the dog, you know? Just make you feel happy. The other channel is Hoffer Food or Lauren Toyota. There are 2 channels. Hoffer Food is the main channel. Lauren Toyota is her personal channel. Lauren Toyota used to be a MTV DJ, video DJ, or like announcer. And she went through this long self-discovery journey where she became a vegan, and she meditates and she does yoga and she does all these like really healthy, hardcore retreats. That's not why I watch this channel. The reason I watch Lauren's channel is for the simple, ridiculous reason that I like watching her eat. I am not vegan. I do not have any interest in becoming a vegan. I like vegan food. I have vegan friends, but it's just not something that would fit my lifestyle with 2 little kids and 2 teenage girls and a spouse that is like obsessed with meat. But watching Lauren's videos, her personal channel has like a what I ate in a day, and then her Hot for Food is like her cookbook and cool cooking videos and stuff like that. I love watching cooking channels just because they help me relax and they inspire me with like flavor combos. But when I watch this woman eat, I swear she could eat a shoe with dirt in it and she makes it sound delicious. So if you don't mind chewing and the sound of people eating and you actually enjoy it, you will definitely love watching Lauren eat. Oh my gosh. My favorite videos of hers are recipe, like question mark. She'll just go in her fridge and be like, I'm gonna bring all these ingredients together. It's like an episode of Chopped. She does a really good job at just like randomly making up a dish. And then the last channel I want to talk to you guys about, and someone left me a comment related to this the other day and they felt terrible about it. They thought it was gonna hurt my feelings, and I was like, I have a channel that's that for me too. So this person left a comment and said, Dani, I deal with severe anxiety. It riddles me. Like it's crippling, and you're my channel that helps me relax, and you helped me fall asleep the other day. And then she was like, oh crap, you know, like I didn't mean to say you're boring, and that's not what I was trying to say. And I'm like, whoa, I hadn't even replied yet, you know, but I think she caught herself within her own comment when she was writing it. And I think it's really important to find a relaxing channel. A channel that makes you or helps you fall asleep doesn't make it a boring channel. It's a channel that makes you feel so at ease, so out of your own brain, so relaxed that everything else stops and your body's fully able to relax and turn off. So for me, that channel is Christine Kobzeff. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, Christine Kobzeff. She used to be Pink So Foxy. That's how I met her. Pink So Foxy, and she would talk about makeup and she would do dramatic smoky eye. And then all of a sudden she went down through this like intense minimalistic journey where she became vegan. She moved to Hawaii. She got rid of all her stuff. She has like 4 shirts now, you know, like 2 bowls in her kitchen cabinet. But watching Christine does something to me that no other channel does. It helps me stop thinking. I literally zone into what she's talking about, and I am so deeply concentrated into repotting some cactus that I fall asleep, you know? And she will talk about really cool stuff like going to estate sales. She loves going to estate sales. She goes to estate sales. She will show you how she minimalized, or how she took the minimalistic approach to her living room and the stuff she got rid of and how she's getting rid of it. She'll go through her wardrobe, like what is her actual capsule wardrobe now, and she'll talk about stuff that will never really apply to me because I'm never going to do the minimalistic. I'm never going to go vegan. I'm never going to live in Arizona. You know, she has a crystal business where she does jewelry and stuff like that. That's never been of interest to me, but I like watching her because she has this ability to really help you reconnect with just what's in front of you. So I don't know if that means her personality is so captivating that she brings you into just that moment. I don't know if she's like meditative to me, but the way she speaks, the way her mannerisms are, how she explains things, how she gives you a tour, how she narrates her content, you're like, relax. I will fall asleep. I will have to wake up the next morning, open the app and see where I left off and then rewatch her video without falling asleep. You know, so she just has that ability to really help you hone in, focus, relax, de-stress and fall asleep. So I kind of have to thank Christine for that ability, because it's a gift. It's a true gift for me to be able to shut down the like 17,000 Google tabs that are my brain. That is my brain. That's nearly impossible. So she really has a gift of helping you relax. And I think right now, given the social climate and what's going on, it's very hard for us to relax, and it's very hard to relax when you don't have a distraction, when you can't go somewhere to relax, where you can't do different things to relax. You're basically stuck in your four walls, and you have to be resourceful. So check out Christine. She might be a channel that helps you guys relax and, you know, just disconnect and be present in that moment and whatever she's talking about. I honestly wish she would post more often, because I've seen all her videos. I've seen all her videos, and you know what? She will randomly mention a makeup product like from 100% Pure or Pacifica that she really likes, and I'm like, whoa, she has like four makeup items in her whole collection. Okay, maybe 5. And for her to recommend something, it must be a winning product, and it usually is. So anyway, those are my favorite channels to watch on YouTube. I really hope you guys will check them out. Tell them I sent you, support them, subscribe to them, hit that bell for the notifications. I know right now we are all in desperate need of fresh content and new faces and someone to bring a little joy and entertainment into our homes. And I think these are some channels that you will truly enjoy. If you guys like hanging out here, I think these friends of mine will definitely be someone that you like to hang out with as well. So I will link their YouTube channels and Instagrams in the description box of this video so that you guys can go show them some love. But if you guys are familiar with these channels and you're kind of getting that vibe that I'm throwing out there of the types of channels I like, and you have someone that you'd like to recommend to us, a channel that is similar to these that you think we would enjoy, please tell us in the comment section below so that we can not only, you know, subscribe to these channels that I've mentioned, but maybe make our list a little bit longer with your recommendations as well. So like any and all my videos, if you guys had a good time here, look at him trying to get into the little bed. Nailed it. So if you guys have had a good time here, if I made you laugh, if we like the same types of YouTube channels, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications, and come back every time we have a coffee break. Hang out with us, because we're kind of fun. And maybe if we're not fun, we're definitely funny. You want to say bye. You never want to say bye. Oh my goodness. I don't think people want to hear your collapsed trachea. I don't think they do. You want to tell everyone you have a collapsed trachea? Say hi, I'm Dodo. And I have a collapsed trachea. Which is why you hear all the coughing and the smacking. No licking. No licking. Do you want to say bye to your friends? Say bye, amigos. Say bye, amigos. Bye, amigos de mi vida. Anyway, you guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.